What is up, YouTube? Carlo here. Welcome to the vlog. This is a channel where we talk about sneakers, life, and tech. And for this episode, we're going to go Bape shopping over at Commonwealth. Well, we're going to try to go Bape shopping over at Commonwealth at their newest branch at Rockwell Power Plant Mall. Let's go! If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure that you do so. We draw the winner of the Supreme bag as well as the Acer monitor this coming Sunday already. So make sure that you're subscribed, make sure that you hit the notification bell, and make sure that you follow me on IG. Oh, and hit the link down below for the rest of the mechanics. Go! So I dropped by the new Commonwealth branch over at Power Plant Mall in Rockwell to be able to check out all the new stuff that they had. And man, did they have like a lot of new sneakers on display available in the store. So let's go over some of the pretty interesting pairs that I was able to spot while I was there. First up, we have the new Air Force 270 Utility in black and vault. Man, this is just straight up insane. I love how the contrast of the black and the vault color just makes each other color pop. And it is just a guaranteed head turner. It is a guaranteed neck breaker. And man, it just looks so friggin' amazing. I know I keep saying the word kick-ass, but this is the definition of kick-ass. That colorway is just boom. Crazy hot, crazy insane. Now, as most Air Force 270 utilities, I think it sells for a little less than 9,000. I can't remember the exact price, but you guys definitely have to see it in person because the pictures do not do it justice. Next up, we have another colorway of the Air Force 270 utility. This time, it's dominantly black with military green for the front part of the midsole, but it does have a pop of red or orange, which is the tab at the center of the shoe. So this one, if you want something a little more low-key, a little more subtle, this is definitely the Air Force 270 utility for you. But hey, if you want something that just screams, that's just so hype, then you might want to check out the black and vault colorway. They also have a new colorway of the Vapor Max Premier Flyknit, of course, from Nike. Now this one, we actually did a review of the first colorway that came out, which was dominantly black and white. This new colorway is in blood red, as in it's man, the shoes they really came out with in the last few days are really all neck breakers. But anyway, it's dominantly red. You have a white swoosh, and what's so cool about it is that if you take a look at the midsole, the front part has red, like, you know, air technology or air bubbles, and at the back, it's clear white. So it's just a nice contrast between the two colors. This one sells for over 10,000 pesos, and it is by far one of the most expensive Vapor Maxes that you guys can cop. So it's definitely not for those who are on a tight budget. We're not slowing down with the Air Maxes because they just dropped all the new colorways of the Air Max 97s. First up, we have an Air Max 97, which is of course inspired by the silver bullet version, but the upper is now in white, and it eventually fades into the silver colorway that we are so used to. Sells for a little less than 9,000 pesos. There's also the version that we've been seeing on Instagram, the one with the black for the first initial like waves, and then it starts to become silver. Again, sells for a little less than 9,000 pesos. And lastly, we have the gold version, again with the black one at the top, then slowly fades into gold near the bottom of the shoe. So all three new Air Max 97s now available over at Commonwealth in Rockwell. Now, the next shoe is something that I really wasn't expecting to be as arresting when I held it. And when I say arresting, it really made me pause. It really made me just admire it while I was holding it in my hand. This is the NMD Parley. So it's your typical all-black NMD, but the big difference here is that the way they were able to weave the shades of the blue of Parley across the upper is just amazing. I mean, this is one of the nicest shoes that I've seen. If it weren't for the NMD being a little bit down compared to a lot of the other sneakers that you can buy, that and the price, because this NMD Parley collab is at 10,000 pesos, which is a little bit too tough to swallow. But yeah, if you are in the market for a new NMD, an all-black NMD with shades of like blue, this one is probably the best one that you guys can cop for a long while. Speaking of collaborations, the next one is from the sneaker consortium of Adidas. This is the St. Alfred Adidas Temper Run. So obviously, as the name implies, it uses the Temper Run silhouette, but it does take on a very fall, earth tones kind of color with greens and browns and, beige. It has like a mix of suede and reflective material. One of the most premium Temper Runs that I've seen, and it actually looks pretty sick, pretty good. It sells for just 8,500 pesos. So if you are in the market for a chunky shoe that is very different, very distinct, then you might want to check this out. Not a lot of people will be wearing this, not a lot of people will have it, so it's definitely worth checking out and looking into. And lastly, we have the Adidas Consortium Bathing Ape. So this is a complete set with the hoodie as well as track pants and the sneakers. Now, the first thing that actually sold out fast, according to the salespeople, were obviously the apparel, so we weren't able to see anymore the hoodie, much less the track pants, but we were still able to check out and hold in hand the sneakers. It actually uses the Adidas 3ST silhouette, which is basically made out of nubuck, and it's like a sock-like boot. It's not the most comfortable shoe. The entrance is very narrow and it's not elastic as you would want it to be. So even if they actually had it in my size, I found it so hard to be able to put it on, so I just passed. This one sells for 8,000 pesos. And if you ask me, it's one of those pieces that you just want to wear for the fashion part of it, not necessarily for the comfort. So yeah, I actually passed on that one as well. Now, I know we said we were supposed to go like Bape shopping over at Commonwealth, but we took an L on the hoodie, we took an L on the track pants, and we obviously took an L. Well, not really an L. It's just that the sneaker just won't fit, even though if it's size 12. Probably it would fit me if it was size 12.5 or 13, but they didn't have that. Commonwealth usually just stocks up until size 12. That's it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. So while you're here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Don't forget to at least give this a thumbs up as well, and a link down below so that you can be part of the giveaway once we raffle off the Supreme bag sponsored by Shoe Freak PH. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I hope you all had a great weekend. Peace, God bless, what's up, boom!